music. Yeah. Y'all pay close attention to this now. Pay close attention.
Okay, hey y'all, I'm a little bit further than I usually am because I got a little bootleg setup going on because I cannot find a lot of things. See, when you live in two different states and you're constantly going back home and coming back and going back home and coming back, you just lose things get met, like it's missing. So hopefully I can fix the tripod situation. We got these shirts going. I don't know if I'm high enough or low enough for you to see it, but if you want one of these shirts, look in the description box below for my email and just shoot me an email, or even write in the comments or DM me on Instagram. Any form of contact, I can get you one of these shirts made by yours truly. I'm gonna have a link for them soon, but I don't want to put the link out when there's not enough people that want the shirts yet. So yeah, today, this is not a planned video. This is a really random video. Most of my videos are not planned, but we're gonna try to speed this up because it's very, very hot, and I just wanted to get on camera to talk about something that is on my Instagram. And a lot of you people that are gonna watch the video are gonna have already seen the comments about this, so we're just gonna talk about it real quick, and I'm gonna rant because I just need to get some things off my chest. So let's just cut to the point. I saw this post on theshaderoom.com, okay, theshaderoom.com, and basically it was saying it is super duper hot. Basically, the post said you meet this like great guy at a bar, he's everything that you want, and then when you finally text him, you ask him like, what was your first impression of me, and he says, and I quote, you were very, let me read exactly what it said. I thought you were real beautiful for a dark-skinned girl. So knowing me, and I've made tons of videos about this before, I get comments like this all the time. Half the time people don't even think that I'm black because of how curly my hair is, or not even how light my skin is, like just hair. Like they're like, oh my god, your hair is so curly and long, like you can't possibly be black, or oh my god, you're black, you look amazing for a black girl. So I reposted the photo on my Instagram, and I basically said that, and this is what my post said. So I said reposting because I can't tell you how many times this has happened or been said to me, or people assuming that I am mixed or of other because of my hair. I'm completely over people being ignorant towards darker skin tones or just brown people in general. And when I say brown people, I mean all brown people, Indian, Asians, all the categories of brown people. And then I continue to say, you're not an angry black woman for telling people how you feel and that you don't like when people say that to you. Because a lot of the times when black women speak up, or black women have an opinion, or black women have something to say, it's always, oh, now she's the angry black girl, or oh my gosh, she's so aggressive. The post was open for conversation, and I'm never gonna put someone, I don't want to say I'm never, you're entitled to your own opinion at the end of the day, but to me, in my eyes, there are just some things that are not up for like it's wrong or right. Like there's just some things that are completely wrong to do, and there's just no way to get around it. Long story short, I got a lot of comments on the post, and some people didn't have like nice things to say, which is fine because you are entitled to your opinion, but I'm going to tell you what this person said. So after I put that, the very first comment I got was, some do be angry though, and I'm quoting, and I'll try to post like the exact post on the screen, but if not, I probably haven't deleted it, so you can just go and like look at the post. So this person, this guy, I don't even want to say man, because you cannot possibly be a man and have these thoughts, but this person said, some do be angry though. So, you know, it took me a second and I had to think about it. I had to be like, you know what? I'm not gonna just automatically bash this person. I want to understand where they're coming from, because I'm not connecting the dots right now. Like, I'm not connecting the dots, just being honest. So I said, you would be angry too if you're constantly put down for something you have absolutely no control over, especially when it comes from men that are the same race as you. Because most of the times when I do get these comments, it's from black men who should know what a black woman looks like. And so then he says, nah, I wouldn't be mad. And I'm quoting him exactly, so if the grammar is wrong, it ain't me, it's him. So, nah, I wouldn't be mad if it's true. So he didn't put commas or anything, so it's a little confusing. So, the men who put some black women down, you shouldn't cry about it if the shoe fits. So I said, so that's what you would say to your mom or your sister, putting a woman down for her skin or the fact that she has opinions and emotions isn't okay. And then he said, this is not about my mom or my sister. It's about females who are not related, but I'm talking about females who deserve to be put down. Ones who steal or don't take care of their kids, or females who are lazy and liars or in and out of prison. Now, I just read the comments so you guys could see like my reaction to it and like their reaction to it. But the post wasn't about putting women down because of their life situations or their choices that they made in their life. First of all, personally, if you don't know someone personally, with a few exception of some situations, you have no right to really comment on their life or put them down anyway. So I just don't agree with the comment at all overall in general. And second off, the second comment was basically saying like, so what, men put women down for these things, for being black, etc., blah blah blah. The problem that I have with this is, and this is not for all black men or boys or whatever you want to say it, because obviously I have a little brother, I have a dad, and I have black male friends, and I love them to death. I would do anything for them, and in a world that we live in today, in the society that we live in today, it's hard for them out here. It is very hard. But my problem with this comment is that people think that it is okay to put black women down specifically, or just women of darker skin tones that are not the stereotypical exotic with long untangled hair and lighter skin, and that is not okay. And that's why I will continue to tell little black girls that it is nothing wrong with being dark skinned. There is nothing wrong with being black in general. You are beautiful, and your skin tone does not define how beautiful you are. What is even more upsetting is that a lot of these comments, like I said before, come from black men who have sisters, who have mothers, obviously, that are black. The first people, especially when obviously it's still going on, like the police shootings, but when it first started to really have a huge boom on social media, and there were riots in the streets, and there were parades, and there were marches, you saw mainly black, dark-skinned women standing up for not only the rights for their children, but the rights of other black men that they don't even know, related or not. There weren't too many of those yellow bones that y'all be talking about in those parades and in those riots. I'm not saying that there weren't any, but there were not many. And you don't see a lot of them standing up for black men on social media or even in real life. And I will tell y'all something, if you don't agree with me, I go to a school that is predominantly white. These are things that I see every day. Some of the things that they say, you'd be surprised. you probably wouldn't be surprised. You would be surprised at how ignorant and how you can just walk around in a bubble and not care about anything but your parent getting you the new iPhone. Okay, I've sat in a room with all white people that have stated in front of me that they don't really find what's going on, like when it comes to the riots and the police shootings and racism. That's not in the forefront of their life. That's not something that they speak out about because it doesn't affect them. And they said it. I was in a room and multiple people stated in front of me, those things don't really affect my life, so they don't tend to really bother me like that. I don't really feel the need to speak up about it because it doesn't affect me. But you prefer, and but obviously, people are going to have their preferences. People are going to have their choice of who they want to date. That's all up to them. My thing is, don't put other people down because it's not something that you quote unquote prefer, don't prefer, or whatever. And it's never right. Like, basically the whole point of this rant, it's never right to put somebody down because of their skin tone. And I will state again, Black women are the very same women that are out there every day, every single day, that are fighting for your rights, that are standing up for you. We're putting our lives on the lines to protect you and to get you better protection because we care, because Black men come from us. We raise these Black men, and it's like we're raising y'all to hate us, to bash us, to say, oh, you know what, I stopped dating Black women because they're just so angry, they're so ratchet, they're so aggressive, and blah blah blah. Just think about that. Just really, please think hard about that. And another thing, like when he said, like, oh, this has nothing to do with my mother and sister, this has everything to do with your mother and sister. Because what if somebody told them, oh, I'm not gonna date you because you're too dark, or oh, you're pretty for a dark skinned girl? Would you then tell them, like, those comments are okay? Would you tell them that they should just move on with their lives? Like, so what? Like, how would you respond to that? Because it's not okay, and you would probably be upset if there was some little raggedy boy telling your sister that he's not going to date her because she's dark skinned, or some man telling your mom you're too dark for me. Like, I feel like you would have some type of inner conflict with that, and if you don't, there's something not right in here and in here, just everywhere. There's something off.
Zig. Yeah. Now pay close attention to this, man. Pay close attention.